He's now missed 6 in a row. Lillard, lethal inside the logo, feeds to McCollum, who's just as dangerous. Uncorks a 3 and knocks it. McCollum tailgated by former Blazer Batum, blocked by Kawhi, and here come the Clippers. George into Batum, waits for the flyby and lays it in, and a quick 5-0 strike for the Clippers.
And I like secondary
against the Clippers in the regular season.
How about that? I mean, only average 20. You know what I mean? But because of the size on the perimeter players, you see Jones from the corner, and it's just enough for Paul George to slip that pass over to Batum.
Two-man game with Lillard and Nurkic, and a nice
not able to knock it in.
McCollum chased around by George. Gets free to fight. The tray in the air is good. Batum feeling frisky with another 3. His second for the mismatch.
How many people you really think remember being here?
I bet there's 2 people that know what I'm talking about. Beverly trusting on Lillard. Doesn't get much help, Lillard. It's right to the rim and lays it in. It's a Ibaka lets it fly. His second 3. Only what?
The night is young. The night is young.
36 hours left of 2020. Covington for 3.
And their assists per made field goals have gone up significantly.
Carmelo Anthony stepped into his wheelhouse in a little mid-range shot coming right. His first quarter clock, 19-16. 2 playoff teams, no doubt, crossing blades here early on in the season. Paul George for 3. It's good. The Clippers.
George relocated, got himself a 3-point shot.
George ISOs on Lillard, loses the ball, gets it back. Lillard loses his footing. That frees George for a second. Here come the Clippers igniting the break, leading by 9. Clippers have had 20-point leads in each of their 3 wins.
Have taken that as a challenge, and as you see, is paying off early for the Clippers.
George with 5 assists. Back the other way is Lillard. Ball knocked out of bounds by Ivica Zubac. You saw it's a great start for the Clippers. It is worth pointing out. In both wins for the Blazers, they battled back from trailing by 10 as Melo fades.
I mean, especially from that Achilles injury, he was such an integral part of the Blazers team. Couldn't participate in the playoffs, and once again,
Melo picked up by George, 2 teammates in Oklahoma City. George doesn't buy the pump fake. It doesn't matter. Melo has been special in this first quarter. He gets right to the rim, kicks it to Kennard. Great look at a 3. Book it for Luke Kennard. 8th in the league in this young season. C.J. McCollum, Damian Lillard. You will hear from Lillard before this game is over. Here is Jackson down the lane. Spoon feeds Zubac. He swivels his way to the rim.
Right there for that ball to get to him, not able to knock it in.
McCollum. Cantor with the rebound and the putback. Don't you like how I got the card out this time?
I didn't even pay attention to you. I was watching the game, doing my job. And, you know, Trailblazers.
Where he's at in his career, he's got 8 points in 7 minutes. Looks like the old Carmelo to me. Jackson counted it. McCollum for 3, no, and a flat-footed Lou Williams with a rebound. Lou to Kennard. Great ball movement for the Clippers in transition, and a result.
Basket, but kicking it back out to Kennard, over to Paul George. Just unselfish basketball at its best.
Covington steps in.
Up. Do something up there.
Simons for 3. Knocks it in.
Again, Zach Collins in that left ankle.
Hasn't been able to stay healthy his whole career. Jackson, the floater. Reggie
route within the offense where he can be most effective. And we're watching that slowly with Reggie.
Covington for 3. Shoulder into McCollum. Draws a crowd. Looks into Kennard. Creates space. Blocked from behind by Covington. Keeping rebound inside for Paul George. Kawhi for 3. How about a lemon, Miss J.B. Baggio? Thank you, Jamie. Kawhi inside. Gives it to Lou. Ibaka. Up in Pat Beverly had 4 threes yesterday. Knocks that one. I think he's looking for the credit. I think he just loves to coach. Lou Williams to Leonard. Extra pass to Ibaka. Already with 2 threes. A hat trick for Serge Ibaka. Have 5 assists here in this first half. Kawhi in attack mode. Reverse layup. Counted on a foul in 67-48. Clippers out in front. I mentioned this earlier. In each of their 3 wins, the Clippers have had a 20. Lou What a pass inside to Batum, and the Clippers lead.
Right there to get it for 2.
11 for Batum. McCollum, another 3, his 4th. Young season.
Trending in the right direction.
That said, they were a top 5 offense a year ago with a different kind of attack. How about that clever play? Ball getting a little sloppy. A good save there by Covington, but picked off. Here comes George with Covington to beat. Gets right to the rim and lays it in. 82. 6 to shoot for Kawhi. Dashing down the lane. Up and in. Counted enough. A step away on Nurkic. Got it. The 3rd for Kawhi Leonard.
Well, I like that kind of vocalization right there when you step back.
And inside. And now the Clippers move once again. Ahead to Ibaka. Caught by Nurkic. What a defensive play.
Great recovery that time by Nurkic.
The Clippers have the weapons to give Lillard and McCollum different looks. I mentioned it earlier. McCollum fires up and in. Another 3.
Offbeat a little bit in regards to their cuts, would then tend to peel back a little bit.
George, a graceful glide. Lillard in attack mode, drives and dishes. Good ball movement, finds McCollum open for 3 in the corner. He has not slowed down at all. Leonard turns the corner. Gets right to the rim, bouncing off defenders.
I had to struggle with that a lot in my career because I got hurt my 3rd year. And that totally changed the way I played in my dynamic.
Lou tonight, 13 points off the bench. 101 to 80. Blocked at the rim is Carmelo. But
After Greg Popovich was tossed from the Spurs-Lakers game in San Antonio, with 4 minutes left in the first half.
A team of her own. She is amazing what she's done in San Antonio. I used to cover the WNBA for many years. She is a pit bull.
Game, you know the game and they're going to respect it, okay? And that's what you got with Becky Hammond. So it's just a continuation of other coaches on the bench. They didn't look at it as anything different. Once they knew, like Paul George knew that was going in.
The floor. He has 23. Lobs it to Zubac. Oh my!
Reinvented offense or new offense or added to offense, whatever you want to call it. It allows him the freedom.
Point guard. But what they're doing is allowing playmakers to make plays regardless of the position. Kennard makes a play for himself. George. Giles spent his first couple of years in Sacramento. And knocks down the jumper. Okay, and then Phoenix on Sunday. Kennard makes the pass, another turnover for the Clippers. Eric Jones Jr. gracefully gliding, Gully misses.
Yeah, I had to go to come in with that dimension with his arms out. Oh.
And it's funny, I come into this game, you look at the Clippers and their numbers and the way that they have dominated in their wins, but because that game was so bad on Sunday, their net rating, how bad they were on Sunday, you can look back, you can laugh at it, because now we know that the Clippers are indeed back. Coffee. Oh, off the window and in.
You have to throw him under the bus. He didn't say it for public knowledge.
I thought you were going to agree with me putting him under the bus.
Brian,
No.
I am keeping track of all of this.
Hey, Jamie.
You should see my little list over here.
My cigar, my fancy cigars. Really?
Patterson misses. I used to do this Swisher Sweets on the golf course.
He was trying to be cool, right?
I was
You
trying.
got it. That's what that was for. I got a lot of that.
It did not lead to a
Now,
good
if
story.
you'd have said you had some Thunderbird or some Wild Irish Rose, now I would have hesitated.
No. I've been there. I've done that.
Okay.
But it was the Mad Dog 2020 was a bad day. LB Lays not indicate the game is over. There's a slight difference in the two timers, but